Right, in today's video we're going to be discussing these little beauties, capacitors, and because Flywing, I've just got a new helicopter and notice that Flywing are now installing these little beauties on the flight controllers. So in today's video I'm just going to show you what type to use, how to wire one up, and how to test it to make sure that you've done everything right. Here's the latest model I've received from Flywing, the MX60, and as we can see it on the aux port, there is a capacitor attached. This capacitor, it's only attached, stuck on two pieces of foam on the side and on the top there. And this is the capacitor it is. It's a Rubycon 35 volt 1000 UF ZLH capacitor. So I've bought some exactly the same and I will replicate it as best as I can for my other models. Right, there's the exact one that Flywing got. So to replicate this, well, I'm going to use exactly the same, like I said, and I've just got some servo extension leads laying around, so I can use, you just cut that in half and then that'll actually do you two. But all you need is a bit of wire, a plug, a bit of heat shrink, 1.5, 2 mil, soldering iron, some flux, and a multimeter to test it afterwards. So Flywing have on their one, it's about 55 mil the length of the cable. So if you just get a standard servo lead like that, cut it at about 55 millish, and then all you got to do then on that one is remove the white cable. Just undo the little, undo the little tabs there, remove the white cable, so you've just got that left there. What we're going to do is just, if we cut this and pre-tin it, that's like putting some solder on. Like I said, I've already done it to the capacitor. Look, there's a little bit of solder on there already. That's just so when we can heat it, the solder's there and it should stick easily without you having your heat on there for too long. One thing you don't want is to constantly have too much heat on there and burn out your capacitor. Whilst I'm wiring this up, just quickly briefly touch on what this capacitor is actually going to do and how it might be an absolute game changer for these flight controllers. Flight controllers can suffer from voltage spikes on the rail from high power usage when you're punching it out and things like that, or there could be dips when your battery gets to a certain level. It also causes electromagnetic interference, all these voltage spikes as well. So this capacitor is just going to help clean all that up. It's something we see in the drone world, and I'm glad it's come over to here. It's basically just going to act as like an electrical cushion. It's going to absorb high voltage spikes. It's going to eliminate the noise, which means zero interference and a cleaner signal. It's going to be a cleaner signal for the gyroscope, sensors, the GPS, everything. It's just going to help smooth out the system and take out the noise and everything. And this is going to help with possible flight controllers just switching off mid-flight, a premature return to homes, poor power for ELRS receivers, things like that. It's just going to help vastly smooth out and improve the whole performance of the flight controller. Right, once you've soldered those terminals on and you've got your heat shrink, take yourself a gentle heat source and then just gently heat your shrink on there like that, and then job is done. And there we go. It's as simple as that to wire up one of these caps. And there we go. It's ready to go in a helicopter. I will show you now how to test them quickly. Right, so we've wired our capacitor up now, and how do we test it? So it's as simple as this. We just get our voltmeter out and go into continuity mode, which is normally marked something like that. As you can see, we got a 1 on it. When it detects an open circuit or closed circuit, it says 1. When it connects open, you'll get a figure. So what we want to see is when we connect it to the capacitor, what you'll see is the numbers on the voltmeter will rise up quickly. And what's the only reason that's happening is because, excuse me, this is a bit fiddly, but if you watch that screen and negative to negative, positive to positive, watch those numbers climb up. What's actually happening there is the capacitor is stealing power from the voltmeter here, and it's slowly charging itself up, which is exactly what we want to see. Once it gets to a certain point, it will just close a loop because the capacitor will be completely full up with power. So if we just let that slip for a minute, I don't think it will go over 2000. There you go. As soon as it got up to 1939 there, it closes circuit. So that means this capacitor is working fine. We haven't overheated it. We haven't done anything wrong. and this is the original one from Flywing, and just to show you this one doing exactly the same, positive to positive, negative to negative, and there you see it again. You'll see the voltage or the reading climb, which indicates that the capacitor is charging. And again, once it's fully charged, it will close the circuit off and shut off. There you go, exactly the same. So now we know that's how to test your capacitor, to make sure you didn't burn it out or do anything wrong. So as long as it does that, we're good to go. Oh, sorry for going on. Thought I'd keep it as short as I possibly can. I just didn't mention this earlier. I thought I'd point this out. If you want to know which one's your negative and your positive pin, the shortest one is always your negative. And then don't worry if you cut them off and you've forgotten which one is which, because if you notice there, you've got this stripe here and it's even got a little negative sign. That always lines up with your negative pin as well. See that the shortest one and the shortest one will always line up with that line, and it's true for all of these. Look, you've got the thing there and then you've got the black wire on that. So don't worry if you snip it and you forget what it is. Just follow that line, negative and positive. So as you can see, that's how you make these caps. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed already, give us a sub. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that helps.